Have you ever pondered why some individuals in their vibrant mid-70s can effortlessly embark on long, energetic walks, while others, just barely over 60, contend with unsteady legs, finding the simple act of descending a flight of stairs a formidable challenge? What truly explains this remarkable disparity? Is it merely dictated by genetics, or could there be a deeper, more profound underlying factor, something you might be inadvertently overlooking? Here is the compelling truth. Each morning, from the very moment you awaken, your body subtly begins a process of muscle breakdown, particularly in the critical lower limbs. And if you fail to adequately fuel it within those crucial first 2 hours, that muscle loss quietly accelerates. There's no sudden pain, no overt warning signs. Yet, insidiously, over time, you begin to perceive it. Your legs may feel subtly less steady, your calves less toned, and even the most routine, everyday movements start to feel a bit heavier, a touch more laborious. What's truly surprising is that reversing this trend, reclaiming that youthful vigor, does not necessitate a costly gym membership or reliance on complicated pills. A remarkably simple adjustment to your morning habits holds the power to meticulously protect your muscle tone, significantly improve your balance, and substantially reduce age-related muscle loss. In this pivotal video, I am going to guide you through 5 straightforward breakfast ideas that are highly recommended by experts from both Europe and the United States for adults over 50. These are not exotic, hard-to-find ingredients. They are everyday staples that, when consumed correctly and at the optimal time, possess the quiet power to steadfastly support your leg strength and overall mobility for many years to come. As always, it would be wise to consult your doctor before making any significant dietary changes. However, the information you are about to receive has great potential to help you manage the aging process gracefully, with renewed confidence and effortless poise. And one more thing. Subscribing to this channel is just the first step. Don't forget to click the notification bell to avoid missing future videos, because sometimes even the smallest piece of advice you hear at the right moment can fundamentally change the course of the aging process. Are you ready to start? Let's get started. The fundamental reason why mornings are so important is this. When you wake up, your body has been in a fasting state for 7 to 8 hours. If you don't provide your body with the right fuel, it enters a state of catabolism and breaks down its own muscles to obtain energy. This particularly affects your legs, the largest muscle group, which is vital for walking, standing, balance, and preventing falls. According to a study by Tufts University, older adults who eat a nutritious breakfast containing the right nutrients can regain 35% of their leg strength in just 8 weeks. The best part? These nutrients are affordable and widely available. All you need to know is how and when to eat them. Over the next few minutes, I'll share 5 simple yet incredibly effective breakfast ideas that can strengthen your legs, reduce cramps, restore balance, and protect muscles to prevent gradual deterioration. Since the final meal is truly unexpected and has helped hundreds of seniors regain their mobility, please listen carefully. 5 breakfast ideas for lasting leg strength and mobility. 1. Slightly unripe banana, the mobility catalyst. If there's one fruit that embodies strength, coordination, and balance, all wrapped in a portable, budget-friendly package, it's the banana. But here's a crucial, surprising twist. Ripeness matters immensely, especially as you gracefully age. For adults over 50 aiming to maintain powerful, stable legs, the optimal version isn't the fully yellow, spotty banana you might typically reach for. Instead, seek out the one that's still slightly unripe, firm, pale yellow, and with a discernible hint of green near the ends. This often overlooked stage of ripeness offers a unique blend of nutrients precisely ideal for robustly supporting daily mobility, unwavering balance, and responsive muscle function. Everyone instinctively knows bananas are rich in potassium, a vital mineral that acts like an electrolyte fuel line, continuously powering your muscles and nerves. When potassium levels dip, particularly in older adults, uncomfortable symptoms like leg cramps, stiffness, muscle twitches, and general fatigue can begin to emerge, even during light physical activity. That's why securing an adequate daily intake of this crucial mineral is paramount for achieving smoother movement and building stronger legs. Slightly unripe bananas also contain a greater concentration of vitamin B6, which plays an indispensable role in synthesizing neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine. These brain chemicals do more than just influence mood. They actively assist in refining motor coordination, gait control, and preventing unsettling feelings of dizziness or unsteadiness when walking. But what truly distinguishes slightly unripe bananas is their notably higher content of resistant starch, a specialized type of prebiotic fiber that remarkably passes through your small intestine undigested. This is not a detrimental characteristic. In fact, this resistant starch diligently feeds the beneficial bacteria in your colon, thereby fostering a healthier gut environment. This, in turn, profoundly enhances overall nutrient absorption, especially for critical minerals like magnesium, iron, and zinc, all essential for optimal muscle contraction, efficient tissue repair, and robust energy metabolism. Wondering how to seamlessly incorporate them into your routine? Try thinly slicing half of a firm, slightly unripe banana over a bowl of Greek yogurt or steel-cut oats for a truly filling, nutrient-packed breakfast. Alternatively, lightly bake it with a dab of almond butter and a sprinkle of cinnamon at 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit for a warm, comforting snack that nourishes your system without overloading it with sugar. Another excellent idea is to blend it into a smoothie with spinach and flaxseed, creating a balanced meal brimming with muscle-supporting ingredients that also taste delightful. Here's a lesser-known trick. Peel the banana from the bottom, not the stem. This technique minimizes waste, is less messy, and allows you to utilize part of the fibrous white inner lining, which contains small amounts of fiber and antioxidant compounds that further support digestion and blood sugar control. You can even add a tiny piece of the soft peel to your smoothie if your digestion tolerates it. Just be sure to thoroughly rinse the banana. Consuming just one slightly unripe banana each day, especially in the morning or immediately after light exercise, provides your muscles and nervous system with a stable, sustained supply of crucial fuel. Over time, you may genuinely find it easier to rise from low chairs, maintain superior balance, and significantly reduce the sensation of morning stiffness in your legs or feet. Think of this humble fruit as your natural, everyday mobility booster. 2. Whole-boiled egg, the foundational muscle builder. If you're seeking a breakfast option that is straightforward, budget-friendly, and exceptionally effective in preserving strength and mobility after 50, look no further than the whole-boiled egg. This unassuming food may appear basic, yet it is a true nutritional powerhouse when it comes to profoundly supporting muscle repair and ensuring robust leg stability, aspects especially crucial after a full night of fasting, when your body is optimally primed to absorb essential nutrients and commence the vital rebuilding process. Many individuals underestimate eggs, perhaps viewing them merely as a light side dish or a simple breakfast filler. However, concealed within that humble shell lies a complete source of high-quality protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids indispensable for comprehensive muscle repair and regeneration. Among these, leucine stands out prominently as a key amino acid that actively helps trigger the body's intricate muscle repair mechanisms. This is particularly valuable for individuals over 60, as the body's natural capacity for protein synthesis begins to decline with advancing age. Here's something that often gets overlooked. Most of the crucial leucine, along with vitamin D, vitamin B12, and choline, are highly concentrated in the yolk, not merely the white. If you have habitually avoided yolks due to outdated concerns about dietary cholesterol, you may inadvertently be depriving your muscles of some of the most potent fuel they critically need to remain strong and responsive. In fact, a compelling study from the University of Birmingham demonstrated that older adults who consistently consumed whole eggs daily for 3 months experienced a remarkable 10% improvement in leg strength, visibly better balance, and enhanced ease in performing everyday movements, such as rising from a chair or confidently climbing stairs. Eggs also significantly contribute to precise nerve-muscle coordination, thanks to their rich B12 and choline content, nutrients that facilitate clear communication between your brain and your limbs, thereby improving reaction time and overall movement control. This is absolutely vital for fall prevention, particularly in seniors who may experience subtle delays in motor reflexes. Preparing the perfect boiled egg does not necessitate a culinary degree. Simply place your egg in cold water, bring it to a gentle boil, and cook for approximately 8 to 10 minutes, depending on your preferred yolk firmness. Immediately transfer it to ice water for a couple of minutes. This not only halts the cooking process, but also renders the shell considerably easier to peel. For improved digestion and enhanced flavor, consider adding a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to the boiling water. It gently helps break down proteins and supports healthy gut function. To transform it into a complete, digestion-friendly meal, pair your egg with avocado slices, which are rich in healthy fats, or fresh cucumber rounds for added hydration and satisfying crunch. These combinations actively help improve choline absorption and support smoother digestion, proving especially beneficial for older adults with slower metabolisms. Worried about cholesterol? Don't be. Current rigorous research consistently shows that consuming 1 to 2 whole eggs daily has no negative impact on heart health in healthy adults. In fact, for many, it actively supports weight control and meticulous muscle maintenance. So, the next time you're instinctively reaching for sugary cereal or buttered toast, try making a simple swap. Opt for 2 medium-boiled eggs with a side of fresh veggies or a slice of whole grain toast. Over time, this seemingly small change can contribute profoundly to improved stamina, smoother movement, and significantly stronger legs, an impact especially crucial as we age. And while eggs serve as your foundational fuel, the next food we'll discuss acts like a daily repair crew, quietly enhancing endurance and reducing muscle stress at the cellular level. 3. Salmon and oily fish, the nutrient-rich muscle and nerve ally. When individuals contemplate foods for building or diligently maintaining muscle mass, the immediate image that often comes to mind is a substantial piece of steak or perhaps a scoop of protein powder expertly stirred into a shake. And yes, protein is undeniably important. However, for adults over 50, especially those earnestly striving to fortify their lower body and enhance leg stability, the body requires more than just raw protein. It demands nutrient-rich support that not only aids in repairing muscle fibers, but also actively fuels the nervous system, reduces hidden inflammation, and enhances crucial coordination. This is precisely where salmon and other oily fish, such as mackerel, sardines, herring, or even trout, prove to be some of the most complete and profoundly beneficial foods you can possibly integrate into your diet. What renders these fish so exceptionally powerful? It's their naturally high content of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid. These are not merely good fats. They function as veritable cell-level lubricants, actively reducing stiffness, helping muscle cells recover with greater speed, and enhancing how the body precisely responds to insulin. Why does that matter so profoundly? As we age, the body's intrinsic ability to efficiently absorb and utilize protein begins to subtly decline. However, omega-3s have been rigorously shown to boost this crucial process, rendering each gram of protein consumed more effective in the intricate process of muscle rebuilding, especially in aging legs where repair typically tends to decelerate most noticeably. In addition to their abundant omega-3s, salmon consistently delivers key vitamins, including vitamin B12 and vitamin D. Both are absolutely essential for robust neuromuscular communication. B12 actively helps nerves transmit signals accurately and swiftly between the brain and muscles, while vitamin D fundamentally supports bone strength and significantly reduces the risk of falls or tremors. Without sufficient B12, many older adults unknowingly develop subtle coordination problems, a noticeable wobbliness on stairs, weakened grip strength, or that familiar, unsettling sense that their legs are not quite keeping pace with their intentions. And here's some excellent news. You don't require a complicated recipe to enjoy these profound benefits. A simple fillet of salmon, lightly brushed with olive oil, seasoned subtly with lemon juice and freshly cracked black pepper, and then pan-seared for approximately 5 minutes per side, can provide a truly delicious and deeply nourishing meal that feels satisfying without being heavy. For an even gentler option, consider poaching it with a slice of ginger and a bay leaf in light broth. It's profoundly soothing, exceptionally easy to digest, and remarkably beneficial for older adults with sensitive digestion. No fresh fish available? No problem. Canned sardines, mackerel, or herring, particularly those packed in extra virgin olive oil or water, are incredibly nutrient-dense and remarkably affordable. You can effortlessly spread them on whole grain toast, mix them into mashed avocado for a creamy texture, or toss them into a chopped vegetable salad for a no-cook, energy-boosting meal. To further elevate the taste while simultaneously improving circulation, try adding fresh herbs like dill or parsley, a splash of apple cider vinegar, or a few slices of chili or fresh ginger, all of which also helps stimulate blood flow to your muscles. Incorporating oily fish into your breakfast or lunch 2 to 3 times per week is often sufficient to begin observing tangible benefits in how your legs feel and function. You may notice fewer cramps, less morning stiffness, and even improved coordination when rising from a chair or walking longer distances. These changes may initially seem subtle, but over time, they meticulously create a robust foundation for enhanced mobility, fewer injuries, and a greater sense of unwavering confidence in your daily movements. 4. Oats and chia seeds, the endurance and cellular repair team. If whole eggs serve as the primary muscle builders, then oats and chia seeds represent the tireless support team that diligently keeps you going throughout your entire day. Often regrettably overlooked in muscle-focused diets, these two plant-based superfoods are absolutely essential for preserving endurance, actively combating inflammation, and preventing age-related muscle decline, especially in individuals over 50 who may begin to perceive persistent fatigue, tightness, or stiffness in their legs during routine daily activities. Oats, particularly steel-cut or rolled varieties, are exceptionally rich in beta-glucan, a special type of soluble fiber renowned for its remarkable ability to stabilize blood sugar levels and effectively reduce the subtle, chronic inflammation that can insidiously weaken muscles over time. Unlike acute injury pain, this kind of inflammation doesn't vociferously demand attention, but over months or years, it gradually erodes your stamina, renders you prone to bothersome cramps, and diminishes the inherent elasticity in your muscle fibers. Consistently consuming oats actively helps to calm this insidious process. They are also a surprisingly valuable source of plant-based protein, iron, and magnesium, 3 crucial elements that work synergistically to restore tired muscles, regulate precise muscle contractions, and replenish vital energy after a night's sleep. Combine that with chia seeds, and you possess a truly winning nutritional formula. Chia seeds are densely packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are widely known for their capacity to reduce post-exercise muscle soreness and notably improve joint mobility. On top of that, they deliver substantial levels of calcium and potassium, both absolutely essential for optimal nerve transmission and precise muscle coordination. Creating this breakfast is remarkably easy and offers considerable flexibility. For a comforting, warm meal, soak 3 tablespoons of oats in warm water or unsweetened almond milk for 10 minutes. Then gently simmer on low heat until creamy. Stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds during the final minute, allowing them to fully absorb the liquid and form a beneficial gel-like texture. For enhanced flavor, sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon or nutmeg, both of which also contribute to optimal blood sugar control. If you are in a rush, effortlessly prepare overnight oats. Simply combine oats, chia, and your milk of choice in a jar, let it sit overnight in the refrigerator, and enjoy it chilled the next morning. You can even add a few blueberries or a thin slice of fresh ginger while cooking to provide an additional anti-inflammatory boost and improve blood flow, a benefit especially advantageous for anyone experiencing cold feet, sluggish circulation, or morning stiffness. This harmonious combination doesn't just taste delightful. It functions like a slow-release energy system for your muscles, diligently fueling you through your morning walk or light stretching routine. The pivotal key here is unwavering consistency. Consuming oats and chia just once will yield minimal noticeable changes. However, integrating it as a consistent part of your daily breakfast ritual creates profound, long-term benefits for your strength, overall flexibility, and even your balance. Together, they transcend being merely a healthy breakfast. They represent a powerful tool for longevity and active living. 5. Greek yogurt, the probiotic and protein powerhouse. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep with no food or hydration, your body naturally enters a temporary state of muscle breakdown, scientifically termed catabolism. For individuals over 50, this effect is even more pronounced, particularly in the legs, which inherently begin to weaken with age. This is precisely why what you consume within the crucial first 2 hours of waking plays such an indispensable role in how effectively your body repairs muscle tissue and replenishes vital energy. And when it comes to selecting the ideal food for this paramount task, Greek yogurt undeniably rises to the top. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt undergoes a meticulous straining process that removes excess whey, resulting in a significantly thicker, creamier texture and nearly double the protein content. Most importantly, this protein predominantly includes casein, a slow-digesting variety that steadily releases amino acids into your bloodstream, making it ideal for sustained muscle support throughout the entire morning. This attribute is especially helpful for adults over 60, whose bodies generally require more protein per meal to trigger the same degree of muscle repair as younger individuals. But the extensive benefits do not cease there. Greek yogurt is also richly abundant in calcium, a mineral fundamentally vital for precise muscle contractions and robust bone strength, and vitamin D, which actively supports optimal muscle function and effectively prevents joint stiffness, both common concerns among older adults. And then, there is the invaluable probiotic content of Greek yogurt. These beneficial microorganisms not only significantly enhance overall digestion, but also remarkably increase your gut's capacity to absorb protein and other essential minerals, thereby compelling your entire diet to work harder for your overall health. Consuming it is both remarkably convenient and highly versatile. Begin with 1 cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt, and creatively mix in toppings like semi-ripe banana slices, fresh berries, finely chopped walnuts, or even pumpkin seeds for a valuable dose of omega-3s. If you desire something a little sweeter, add half a teaspoon of raw honey and a dash of cinnamon. Not only do they enhance flavor, but cinnamon can improve blood sugar control, and honey offers natural antibacterial properties that bolster immune function. Pro tip: allow your yogurt to sit at room temperature for 5 to 10 minutes before consumption. This simple step brings out its natural flavor, renders it easier to digest, and activates its live cultures more effectively, a benefit particularly important for older adults with sensitive digestion or a slower metabolism. Another effortless swap: utilize Greek yogurt as a healthy spread for toast or crackers in place of mayonnaise or cream cheese. You'll achieve a similar creamy texture, but with far superior nutritional benefits and significantly fewer empty calories. Just 1 serving of Greek yogurt each day can make a measurable and profound difference in muscle recovery, leg strength, and overall balance. Think of it as a quiet, diligent coach working behind the scenes every morning to consistently keep your muscles nourished and your energy levels steady throughout the entire day. And if Greek yogurt steadfastly supports the recovery phase of your muscles, the next food on our list plays an even more active role, diligently helping to reduce inflammation, supporting vital nerve communication, and functioning as a true ocean-based superfood. Often misunderstood or overlooked, it's time to give this next option the prominent spotlight it profoundly deserves. 6. Whole-boiled egg, the foundational muscle builder. If you're seeking a breakfast option that's simple, affordable, and highly effective in preserving strength and mobility after 50, look no further than the whole-boiled egg. This humble food may seem basic, Yet it's a nutritional powerhouse when it comes to supporting muscle repair and leg stability, especially important after a full night of fasting, when your body is primed to absorb nutrients and start the rebuilding process. Many people underestimate eggs, thinking of them as just a light side dish or breakfast filler. But inside that shell is a complete source of high-quality protein containing all 9 essential amino acids needed for muscle repair and regeneration. Among them, leucine stands out as a key amino acid that helps trigger the body's muscle repair process, and it's especially valuable for individuals over 60, as the body's natural protein synthesis ability begins to decline with age. Here's something that often gets missed. Most of the leucine, vitamin D, B12, and choline are concentrated in the yolk, not the white. If you've been avoiding yolks because of outdated fears about cholesterol, you may be robbing your muscles of some of the most powerful fuel they need to stay strong and responsive. In fact, a study from the University of Birmingham showed that older adults who consumed whole eggs daily for 3 months experienced a 10% improvement in leg strength, better balance, and enhanced ease in everyday movements such as standing up from a chair or climbing stairs. Eggs also contribute to nerve muscle coordination thanks to their B12 and choline content, nutrients that help your brain communicate clearly with your limbs, improving reaction time and movement control. This is vital for fall prevention, especially in seniors who experience slight delays in motor reflexes. Preparing the perfect boiled egg doesn't require a culinary degree. Simply place your egg in cold water, bring it to a gentle boil, and cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how firm you prefer the yolk. Immediately transfer it to ice water for a couple of minutes. This not only stops the cooking, but also makes the shell much easier to peel. For improved digestion and flavor, try adding a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to the boiling water. It helps break down proteins gently and supports gut health. To make it a complete digestion-friendly meal, pair your egg with avocado slices rich in healthy fats or fresh cucumber rounds for hydration and crunch. These combinations help improve choline absorption and support smoother digestion, especially helpful for older adults with slower metabolism. Worried about cholesterol? Don't be. Current research shows that eating 1 to 2 eggs daily has no negative impact on heart health in healthy adults. In fact, for many, it supports weight control and muscle maintenance. So next time you're reaching for sugary cereal or buttered toast, try swapping it for 2 medium-boiled eggs with a side of veggies or a slice of whole grain toast. Over time, this small change can contribute to improved stamina, smoother movement, and stronger legs, especially important as we age. And while eggs serve as your foundation, the next food we'll discuss acts like a daily repair crew, quietly enhancing endurance and reducing muscle stress at the cellular level. You don't need to overhaul your entire routine or commit to hitting the gym 7 days a week. Sometimes, the true, profound work of staying robustly strong commences with those small, quiet decisions. Precisely what you choose to place on your plate in the morning. A gently soft-boiled egg, a comforting scoop of chia oats, a perfectly firm banana, or a nourishing serving of oily fish may not seem momentous in the immediate moment. Yet, over time, these consistent, thoughtful choices accumulate into a formidable reservoir of strength, boundless energy, and effortless ease of movement. You will be profoundly grateful for each and every one of them, every single day. If this video has inspired you with a new idea or gently reminded you of the inner power of smart eating, be sure to hit the like button. This simple action will help us reach more people and empower them. Leave a comment below and let us know, how old are you and which breakfast strategy do you plan to incorporate into your routine this week? Have you used salmon or sardines in your meals recently? Share your favorite way to prepare them. We'd truly love to hear your valuable tips and insights. Please don't forget to generously share this video with friends, family, or neighbors who could greatly benefit from its message. Sometimes, a single piece of advice shared today can prevent years of physical decline and discomfort in the future. Most importantly, click the subscribe button and enable notifications so you never miss practical, easy-to-apply tips to keep your body strong, balanced, and energetic in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. We love you all. Stay healthy.